20 years. It has been a long, long road. 20 years. Let me tell you something. Recognized, officially modern heavyweight champion. And what do? I just destroyed a guy in like what, 2 minutes? Exactly. I haven't lost a step, not one step. So you know what? Future's looking good. Belt's gonna stay where it belongs.
This is Kid Cupid, and this is Tough Questions. Today, I got Troy Morris. Troy, what do you think that people say that you are the most bizarrest wrestler in 3RW wrestling?
You think people say that? Is that what you're hearing? Is that what they're really saying? I'm the most bizarrest?
Yeah, that's the word on the street.
The word on the street is there is absolutely no one better in this promotion, is what they're saying. Bizarre, whatever I am, everyone knows I'm on the top. I know I'm on the top because I'm looking down on them.
People may say,
I'm done.
This next event is scheduled for one fall. At stake will be the 3RW World's Tag Team Championship. Introducing to my left the challengers. They are straight off the catwalk, weighing 48-karat gold. Individually, the fashionista of professional wrestling, Calvin Couture, and his partner, trophy boy, Tyler Klein. They are Runway! The Runway, I stand corrected.
Hey, leave Hank alone, pal.
To my right, the defending 3RW World's Tag Team Champions from Wheeling, West Virginia. Heading over by weight of 569 pounds. They are the big deal, Dash Bennett, and number 1, Darren Smythe, the Premier Player. Yes.
Now look out, we're getting a hot start here. Three Rivers tag titles, the Runway of Calvin Couture and Tyler Klein against the Premier Players of Darren Smythe and Dash Bennett.
This really has to be some type of dream match for long-time Pittsburgh wrestling fans.
Certainly, Dash Bennett and Darren Smythe actually broke into wrestling together over 20 years ago. These guys are best friends, and you know the tag team continuity will be on their side.
Absolutely. Arguably one of, if not the best Pittsburgh tag team for the last 20 years. These two know each other like clockwork.
Darren Smythe has been out of the ring for a few years, but it looks like he hasn't missed a step. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep, shoulders down. And Tim, if you can, speak to the experience and the history of the Premier Players.
So what I know about the Premier Players is that they were members of a high school amateur wrestling team together. They then started wrestling in West Virginia and Pennsylvania and Ohio. They have been one of the top teams in the tri-state area for many, many years until finally Darren Smythe moved away and started a family, but they are back together today for the first time in a long time, probably about 15 years, and they're going to be one real test for Calvin and Tyler today.
Kurt Hennig next snap. And man, what tandem offense by the Runway.
What a good-looking team the Runway is.
Tyler Klein, a very arrogant individual. He's wearing that ascot, and now he's using that measuring tape to choke the life out of Darren Smythe. Hey, George, turn around. Tyler Klein fancies himself a designer, but he just used that tape as a weapon.
You can't find nicer guys than Calvin and Tyler. They actually gave me the jacket that I'm wearing today.
That explains a lot, pal. Textbook suplex.
Hand stitched, handmade. The Runway.
A fashionista of professional wrestling, Calvin Couture.
And again, we're seeing tandem offense. 2.5. Dare I say, Tim, I believe that the runway is kind of a newer version of what the Premier Players were in their heyday.
Absolutely. I think that's a great comparison. Clearly, the Premier Players are here to capture some type of past glory. They're one of the longest reigning tag team champions in any wrestling promotion. They may have met their match in the younger, faster, and better team.
Big mid-ring collision puts Darren Smite down.
And Darren's got to be hoping cooler heads prevail on the outside with his partner Dash Bennett.
And I'll tell you what, don't let the bow tie fool you, because Calvin Couture is a very aggressive individual.
Yeah, you might see these guys and think that they're not serious about their professional wrestling acumen, but you're seeing here, they are well seasoned.
They've got a mean streak as much as anybody.
And they look good doing it.
Look out. Finally makes that tag.
Dash has some real power.
The big deal is making a big impact right here. And look at the strength. Cover here. And Couture needs to get the hell out of the ring.
It looks like maybe some top contenders have shown up to get a closer look.
Michinoku driver from Darren Smite.
In all the years I've been watching him wrestle, I've never seen him pull out that move before.
Look out here. Klein goes to blindside Smite. He gets caught. Down to the canvas.
The PhD, the finishing move of the Premier Players.
The Premier Players are showing they are as good now as they ever were, because they just retained the Three Rivers Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
Admittedly, that was an impressive victory. I didn't think they had it in them.
So it's funny to me. I mean, you've had a lot of competition wins, by the way. But we like to check out wrestling now and then. So it was nice to see the Premier Players doing their things, retaining their titles. And guys, I don't know, I saw a thing or two that I think we could use to our advantage. Am I wrong about that?
We can use a whole lot of things to our advantage against the Premier Players. I saw a lot of holes in their game.
Hit him with the line.
And that's all you people need to know.